They need to vent when they're mad.
Oh, for sure.
And how does the air sign vent? Communicating out loud.
Letting the people know.
Exactly.
With their quick-witted, sassy little ways.
Exactly. They are also trying to... They want to see if the other people are in your corner. So when they're joking and making light of the situation and making people laugh at you, it makes them feel better.
Mm-hmm. Like, let's rag on them together.
Exactly.
Can you add into
this? But it's just a joke. You don't think it's funny? Laugh a little.
Kill you with their words.
You know, exactly.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Wow, wow.
Wow wow.
Wow, wow, wow. And welcome back.
Honestly, I feel like we should professionally make jingles.
That shit would be so fun.
I feel like that would be iconic.
No, that would be so fun. I
like
imagine people that work in advertising agencies and like get to do that. Mm-hmm. Like that must be the funnest shit ever. Just go to the studio for your job. Like it's not a song that you need people to like fall in love with.
Right.
You just need to make it catchy.
Right. It just needs to be catchy. But do a little happy. La 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 la. Okay, so I've actually been wanting to talk to you about this like all weekend.
Oh, here we go. Those are the best conversations.
So on Twitter, I think it was Sweden, was trending. Do you know what I'm going to say for why they were trending? They were trending because apparently they don't feed their guests like when they come over to their house. So specifically, there was this young black girl, like there was this black girl talking about her experience as a child, and when she went over to her little Swedish friend's house, it was time for dinner, and she got up, you know, thinking like, oh, it's time for dinner, and the mom was like, no, you can stay in this room continuing to play toys while we eat dinner. What? Right? I was just like, well, that is very different from my culture, but what?
In the Persian culture, that is like the rudest thing you could ever... I mean, wait, what? Are we sure this wasn't like a one-off thing? This family was just weird?
No, it's something that they do
regularly.
It
sparked a debate?
Yeah, like it's something that they do. It's something that I feel like Denmark maybe does too or something.
I'm
like
sorry
there's some
if
like
this is you guys'
white
culture.
European countries
That's
that
weird.
like...
As a brown girl, that is unheard of.
Right?
And it is strange.
It is offensive.
Also, if you can't have someone over, if you can't feed them, don't invite them over. If
Straight
you can't
up.
feed them, say you can't have guests over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to invite them over, and then when it's dinner time, you're going to make eye contact with them across the room while you're eating, and they're just sitting there, not eating.
It's so weird. No, I feel like actually like in brown families, like it's offensive if you come over with a full stomach. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean you ain't going to eat here? Like,
or like if you if you take like a small plate, they're going to be like, it's not good enough for you.
Right.
No, actually... That is, my mom would make snacks, and then she'd make a meal, and then she'd bring some tea. And then
it's like, you're so cool, but it's like, are you hungry
I'm also
still?
fucking crying because aren't like Sweden and like Denmark like those countries that like are just like perfect and everyone wants to move?
Yes.
But y'all don't like feed people when they come over.
Right.
Let's start
like,
there.
How awkward is that?
But it's like, what do you want? Universal health care or for someone to feed you when you go over for dinner? You have to pick between them.
I guess I would choose universal health care.
I want both and I won't settle.
I like that. I just thought that was so weird and so sad for maybe a little child to experience.
No.
Like
Honestly,
me, like as a little brown girl, I'm just like thinking about that, like la 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 la, I'm going to have dinner, and then they're like, no, you cannot eat. But I feel like it's just something that they do.
Weird.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, I am the last person to judge a culture for what they deem to be normal, but I will say a part of me is judging.
Right.
It is judging. It is. And I'm going to talk to my mom about it. I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
She will actually probably have the funniest reaction. She's going to be like, what? Huh? Where?
I mean, back to your point, I feel like because they have healthcare and all these other, like, amenities, I will say.
I just don't understand the reasoning
How do you
behind
not
it.
have enough
I know,
to
as a
eat
human, I want to know why that's normal for you to be eating. If I'm eating and you're around me and you're not eating, I'm going to offer you my food.
I offer you like
even
3
if
times.
I didn't invite you over for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
I just, because I like to know that you're also eating with me, that you're enjoying this. If I'm enjoying this, you should be enjoying this. Like, I thought that was a normal human thing.
Yeah.
To want that for people you're around. Let alone a whole ass dinner, formal dinner in the other room.
No, honestly, I just feel like it's also really, really weird to me because I bond with people over a meal. When do you bond?
That's
When
that's
do
why they don't want
bond?
to do it, because they don't want to bond.
They don't have family bonds?
No, they're like,
Yeah,
we
well,
only eat with
right.
family.
Oh. Real family bonds like that.
That's
That's
crazy.
wild.
I don't know.
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't like it either. Don't invite people over.
Yeah.
Cool. You don't want to feed them? Cool. I'm not going to make you, but don't invite them over.
Right. Or
For dinner
and
time, don't
definitely
invite them over,
Send
I
them
guess.
home before dinner then, so there's absolutely no confusion.
That is so weird.
That's so weird.
So, like, that's
I
just
have
weird.
questions about like when they go out then too. Like
No, I don't like it. It
know
throws
what I
it off for me. The energy is not right.
it ain't the
Something
vibe ain't
about-
right.
the vibe is not-
The vibe feels.
It's
I'm
giving
sorry.
cult.
It's feeling stingy.
It's
and
giving culty.
I don't like it.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. But I had to talk to you about it because I just thought it was so wrong.
Okay, so
wrong.
see when you said that something was trending, because I saw something that was trending on Twitter, and I thought you were gonna bring it up, but you didn't. So I don't know if you saw, but someone threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa.
What?
And before we get into the details, I just want to know, is that not the most Gemini Rx thing you've ever, like, a cake? Like, what you're, like, man, like
Right.
a fucking prank, like,
Right. Like
just
a little kid
what?
at a party.
No, literally, but you want to know the story. The story keeps giving.
Oh, tell me.
So the
I haven't
person
heard about
who
this.
threw it,
Uh-huh.
actually, it was a man dressed up as an old woman in a wheelchair.
Stop. Wait, what? Was this a practical joke?
No. Like, he did it. He got up and he threw the cake. Everyone's already probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And afterward, he gave a whole speech as he was getting escorted out about Earth and how, like, everyone just needs to be more Earth conscious about our planet.
So he was
I just want to know, what did the Mona Lisa have to do with this?
right.
I would like to know, but also, like, me personally, I think as a society, it is weird when we have these things that are worth billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And, like, they're just, like, I don't know, like, they're almost more important than a human life.
Yeah.
Again, don't come for me if you're a Mona Lisa. Like, it's not about the thing. It's more about the principle. I'm like, I do find it odd that these things are worth so much.
for sure.
It's like, oh, he threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa. Like,
No, for sure. The way people idolize
but it is
certain stuff.
pretty
like, yeah.
fucking, crazy. Because it's a fucking Mona Lisa, and, like, who would have thought?
Right. And also, like you said, it has absolutely nothing to do with the climate, whatever.
No, I don't
trying to
even
protect
know.
the earth. Like, why would you pick the
But
Mona Lisa?
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what you pick
That's
as long as
people
it's a
talking.
big enough story.
Right.
People will hear about the cause.
That's true.
But I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Dressed up. You know what I mean?
Did he sit
The
back?
dedication. The dedication.
Did he, like, hop up out the wheelchair and then he, like...
I
sat
didn't
back
see the
in and,
full
like, tried
video.
to, like,
I saw
roll off?
pictures, but in my head, that's how I'm imagining it. Like, he's sitting there like, ooh, and then he just gets up. A big reveal and throws the cake.
I am very, very amused.
A little shameless
this.
vandalism,
Yes.
harmless vandalism.
Do you think his mommy and daddy are proud?
I would be proud of
I
my
would
son.
be proud too.
I would laugh. I would laugh. It's so funny.
I think it's very comical.
it is.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. And during these times, if I see something in the news and it makes me genuinely laugh,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. because it does not happen often anymore, and people just aren't funny anymore. And that was funny. It gave Gemini energy, and I thought the trickster did its thing. Mercury did its thing.
So. I feel like to me it's also actually really funny that he threw cake, because it brings me back to a point that you were saying earlier, that when people idolize these like items like this, like I feel the same way about statues. Like I hate when people are like, I love this statue and how dare you defame it or try and take it down. It's like you're putting way too much value on
this
these
inanimate object.
Right. Because I'm sure people were so offended. How dare you do that to the Mona Lisa?
I know. And I just imagine these artsy fartsy and like,
I
don't know, like they're depicted as like the worst type of snobs. Are they not?
100%.
And listen, I'm an art creator and I'm an art lover. It's not about you loving art and making art. It's about these personalities that these snobby art people have. So yes, I could imagine them in that room like, the Mona Lisa. They start cleaning her up right away.
They're like, what has the country, the nation come to? Like this is their pushing point.
I know, that's what they're, not all the like police brutality or anything that's been happening in Europe.
Kids dying. Right, all that
shit's
shit.
been going crazy in Europe.
100%.
But they're going to look at this and be like, wow, times have changed. Right. No respect.
No honor. Terrible. Okay. The worst kind of people.
Actually, get the fuck over it. Get the Windex and clean. How about that? Nobody wants to clean the Mona Lisa anymore. Just get up and clean her.
Nobody wants to protect the Mona Lisa anymore.
Like, nobody has respect anymore. Crying,
so
laughing,
good.
wheezing.
So good. Okay. I think it's finally time to talk about all this weird shit I've been seeing with dolphins.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, I have a couple weird dolphin facts that have, like, come to be.
Oh, okay.
And the most recent one that I saw was that apparently people are doing birthings with dolphins.
Oh my God.
Like, mothers will birth in the water with a dolphin there. Because basically people will, they'll be in water, the ocean or whatever, with a dolphin, and the dolphin's swimming around, and they're like sounds that they emit are supposed to be, in theory, good for the baby.
Right.
And I just thought that was so interesting.
That honestly is interesting. I've heard a lot of things about dolphins and sex and just like their relationship with sex and aggressiveness.
Well, yeah.
And I think that when I read that, they call them the rapists of the sea.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Like, that's insane.
Humans get raped by dolphins, like,
yeah, like that's like a thing, you guys.
Right.
So why would they?
I have no right. Oh my God! I just thought about
why
maybe
would they
like
be in the pregnancy classes?
Right, like the little dolphin trying to breathe.
No, stop! No, that is so inappropriate.
That's so wildly inappropriate.
Like, I just can't help but think, like, what if when dolphins are around pregnant people, that's when they feel like the most calm because the job's already done.
They don't have to come
like, yeah, I love it when you're pregnant.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I mean, I get that dolphins and marine animals are amazing entities and beings out here.
Yeah. Trigger warning if you like dolphins.
Right. Okay, but also I saw this is the other weird dolphin thing that I saw that I told you about too. Was that apparently they use dolphins and whales in the military.
Yeah,
They train them, and
I mean, Russia just actually
got
set some somewhere. You know how they're doing.
Right, like the dolphins basically like spy. They can like
they're really smart. They're intelligent.
Right. So, I don't know. I just feel like all these facts have made me feel
we need to know
weird.
more about dolphins and why they are the way.
If you know more about dolphins, comment down below.
What is their purpose?
I need to hear your dolphin facts.
No, like, actually, though.
Because I feel like they've been coming a lot to me in the past few weeks, and maybe I should look into what dolphin meanings can have for you when they're like recurring in your life too.
One of the dolphin facts that I saw said that dolphins use toxic puffer fish to get high. They're out here getting high.
What?
They're out here
having sex,
creepy, popping up in the pregnancy classes when they're not the one impregnating you.
They be playing in the waves. I feel like dolphins have a grand old time.
I mean, clearly, I feel like, I don't know, they're like the mob of the sea.
Right.
They seem very powerful down there. Are dolphins the king of the sea?
The oceans?
King of the jungle and the ocean?
They very well could be.
Honestly, isn't that wild?
Right. That is very wild. I wonder if they're like the humans of the ocean, you know what I mean? Out here.
Yeah.
Fucking
Being
feeling
evil as
entitled
fuck.
and
The 1% of the
Right.
ocean. That hit too deep. Predatory.
Don't like that.
Okay, so are you ready for the last dolphin fact that I have?
Yes.
I have many more, but I think we should end it on this one.
Yeah.
Dolphins commonly carry STDs.
Shut up! What the fuck?
Also,
Oh my
I just want
gosh.
this picture that they used for this fact. I'm gonna post it right here. Why does he look like a certified creep waiting outside the club?
Oh my gosh, maybe dolphins are the fuck boys of like.
I can't. Not us trying to socially dissect dolphins.
People are gonna be like, dolphins are my favorite
No,
animal.
people are gonna be like, I didn't realize this was a whole podcast about dolphins.
That's it. That's all I know about dolphins.
Yeah, well, I know
Sure.
more, but
All the
more
facts.
to be said later. Like I said, I want you guys to sit with the very few intense facts we told you about dolphins. I don't know how much the
STDs,
people
huh?
can take.
Where did they?
Birthing classes,
Where did
getting
they get
high,
STDs?
STDs.
Where did they get that from? From raping humans? I have so many questions.
Oh my God.
That's
This is getting
disturbing.
really bad. I don't know. Is YouTube going to take this? Holy fuck.
Oh, wow. That's pretty funny. I have some astrology that I want to talk about.
I'm ready.
Okay, so I found this a list from the Zodiac Plek on Instagram.
Okay.
And it says when the signs are mad, and they are divided by their elements. So there's, water, earth, fire, air.
Mm-hmm.
And the first group is they will kill you. Obviously, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces.
Easy peasy, lemon
Right.
squeezy.
And I feel like this is so true. And all of them will come for you in their own ways.
Yeah.
But they come for you.
No, for
And-
sure.
and we'll kill you.
It's a feeling.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And the feeling of hate, it must die with you.
Right.
Otherwise, it will live within me as long as you.
I feel like all of them
Yeah, I need to end you.
feel
One way or
strongly
another.
that betrayal
Yeah.
is the ultimate disrespect, and you will
Yeah.
feel the revenge.
It's
and
like-
wrath.
Honestly, it's not
Of
like
breaking your
murder, but it's like, I need to remove you in a very, very aggressive way. Because, we used to be tight, and we used to talk about each other's feelings. But you know what? I don't even want to talk to you anymore, so I need you to die. Like, you know what I mean? Because you've heard me at my most intimate moments. I'm a water sign. We talked about feelings together. And now that I don't fucking like you, it's time for you to be taken out of my life.
Time to go.
Yeah.
If you watch our last video, Scorpios and what's the catch of all the zodiac signs was they'll be there for you, but then
They'll drop you.
they'll drop you, and I feel like it's touching on
Yeah.
exactly what you just
You need to get
said.
dropped. And not in a low key, I'm a ghost. I need to tell you. And I know Pisces
they
and
will.
Cancer are like that too. We have feelings.
Oh yeah,
This isn't just gonna fizzle out. I need to tell you that now I hate you.
yeah,
It didn't just turn from I love you to bye. It turned from I love you to I hate you.
yes,
Yeah.
very passionate.
You need
All
to
very
know.
passionate. Love us,
Yes.
and then they will kill you if you betray that love.
Be my friend, not my enemy.
Right? Seriously, all of them can be very scary when mad.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think that about Pisces and Cancer. Obviously, you would think that about Scorpio. But all of them are very scary. The next one is about the fire signs. And it says, they will scream at you when they're mad.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
Yeah.
They will verbally abuse you.
Yeah.
They will.
When we lose our shit, it goes from here to here. Like, real.
And let me just tell you, they lose their shit over nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, it took me so long to get to here where I have to raise my voice. Like, literally the littlest thing can happen and they're going to lose their shit.
Yeah. It's true. All that fire, all that.
Yeah.
We also have quite a bit of anger within us that we're ready to
you're ready
expel.
to express.
Uh-huh.
You know, and like, at the end of the day, y'all are passionate people. Mm-hmm. People are going to feel it. You're going to feel my anger, you know?
I don't know why I started laughing so hard. Well, I mean, I do, because in my head I was thinking, I feel like, too, I definitely yell at people or I start talking louder because I'm like, I see that you're not listening anymore, and I feel like it's because maybe you don't hear me. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Let
all
me
of
get
us
louder.
get louder, but they still hear us.
It's also like an
they really did
authority
stop
thing.
listening.
You know what I mean? It's like, I am an authority here.
Right.
I am the one that is going to be listened to. So the louder I am, the more likely you will turn small.
I mean, it's true when you think about it. When like everybody's talking and there's somebody who's like, "Be quiet!"
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all just want to sling that big dick energy around.
Right.
You know?
And then we want that attention back on us.
Exactly. Which is so funny because to me, fire signs are always using outside voices. So it's like, if you got them mad, that means they're about to fucking scream and the world is going to shake.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. They don't have quiet conversations ever, I've noticed.
No. I don't have. You're so right. I do not have any.
No, yeah. I'm like, I can confirm. You and all the other fire signs I know. Inside
so
voice,
true.
what? Secrets,
No.
what? It's all out there. Fire signs are probably every single time I want to walk outside and I hear someone talking hella loud and I complain to who I'm with. I'm like, why do people talk that loud? It's probably always a fire sign.
Oh yeah.
Because like, why are you talking that loud? You're talking to the person that's right next to you. Why are you screaming at them?
So passionate, maybe you can't hear me.
I need an audience. Yeah, that's true. All three of y'all need an audience for every conversation too.
We do.
I feel like
we love it.
Uh-huh.
We will scream if it stops being too much on us.
That's so funny.
I can admit
no,
that.
they really will.
Oh my God.
And that's the difference between fire and water. Water is very secretive. I don't want people to know all my emotions. So like, I'm gonna talk like this, and like this is what I'm feeling. Like here are all my secrets. And fire signs like, this is me. Do you accept me?
Oh my gosh. And yeah, don't even get me started on the fire signs when they're drunk with this, because I feel like they're like,
you know what's so funny?
on 1,000.
Yeah, they really are.
Me.
They really are.
Okay, the next one is about the earth signs. And when they are mad, it says, haha, you don't exist.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is so
No,
true.
it's really true. I feel like, honestly, I feel like no matter how they're feeling, you don't exist. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say it's just when they're mad. Like, they're just so nonchalant all the time. They're like, oh, I forgot you were there. Hey.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
They're just not the type to always be like, hey, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Hey, are you mad at me? Or like, am I mad at you? Like, they will give you the silent treatment.
Oh, for
without
sure.
even knowing they're giving you the silent treatment.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like they're all so, too, like, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, if you're not standing right in front of the earth sign, they're like, you definitely don't,
No, because it's not practical for me to think of you when you're not in front of me.
Right. Why would I do that? Seems like a waste of energy and time.
Exactly.
For all of them.
Ignorance is bliss. Is the way I would describe
Oh, man.
earth signs when it comes to conflict resolution.
Oh, my God.
To them, it's ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Because they'll just pretend the problem's not there. Or they just feel like, well, I don't got to deal with it. If I don't want to deal with it, whatever, bye.
Yeah.
It's not in front of me. I don't care.
Being
like,
so stubborn.
Yeah, for sure.
So
and like to the other
stubborn about
person,
it,
they're
too.
like, show me a reaction. And
Right.
the earth sign's like,
I don't care. And it's so frustrating because you're like, I care.
Yeah.
I feel like as a fire sign, as a water sign, we're like, well, I care. Well, show a little bit of emotion. Prove it to me that you're in this. And we're like, that dismissiveness is the most frustrating thing.
It really is.
Ever.
It is.
Ever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Especially for fire or water sign.
Yeah.
Dealing with the earth nonchalantness. If you are a fire and water sign and you're trying to date an earth sign and you feel like they're just not giving anything back to you and they just don't express themselves and you're not okay with it because you're very expressive, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you either should be okay with it and continue to date them, but don't think you're going to change them. Like, that's just who they are. Mm-hmm. And if you need someone who's more expressive, then I suggest you date someone else because, like, you can't change how someone operates. And earth signs, it is more difficult for them to be emotionally available.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like also they're not more resistant than others to change.
Yeah.
So, like, trying to convince them that they're to change for you in a relationship, good luck with that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, if you want someone to be emotionally available to you, that's not necessarily going to be them. They will be stable. They will be grounding.
Yeah.
Asking
they
you
will
about
give you
feelings.
great advice.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they're definitely not going to cry with you.
No.
Not all of them. Obviously,
No.
the whole birth chart matters.
Yes.
But, like, if I want to cry, I'm not going to go to a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus.
No.
They're going to stare at me and give me ways to solve my problem.
Right. Give me maybe a little
that's
pat.
That's not what works for
that.
me. But for some people, that's what works. So
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay. Last but certainly not least, when the air signs are mad, they give the silent treatment. I feel like this is true. And it's like such a power play because normally the air signs are always freaking talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like they kind of get their power back by like, I'm going to try and hold my words right now to the best of their abilities.
Yeah. That's funny. I feel like I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
At all, actually. Air signs are so verbally expressive. I would say, if anything, like I said, that would be more for earth signs than air signs. I feel like when they're mad, they talk shit about you, is what I would say about the air signs, because they love expressing themselves, and certainly being mad at you is not going to stop them from expressing themselves. So they're going to talk shit to you and be funny. You know what I mean? You know, that funny, like, it's just a joke. Like, can't you just take a joke? And then also going to talk shit on you, too. That is my thing. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you're listening.
Let us
Comment
know.
down below.
I
could never see. Maybe Aquarius a little bit, but Aquarius is still venting verbally.
Yes.
You know, they need to vent when they're mad.
Oh, for
And how does the air sign vent? Communicating out loud.
Too. Letting the people know.
Exactly.
With their quick-witted, sassy little ways.
Exactly. They are also trying to, they want to see if the other people are in your corner. So when they're joking and making light of the situation and making people laugh at you, it makes them feel better.
Like, let's rag on them together.
Exactly.
Can you add into
but
this?
It's just a joke. You don't think it's funny? Laugh a little.
Kill you with their words.
You know, exactly. Exactly.
Little tricksters. All of them, really.
It's true.
Because they're so smart.
You know, when someone is laughing at something, they could play it off as I wasn't mad anyway. I was just laughing. It was just a joke. I was just making a joke.
So fucked up.
It is.
Because those are the ones where, like, you leave and you're like, oh, shit, they're making fun of me.
The whole time.
You're like, they didn't.
The whole time.
They don't like me.
And then you're like, damn, okay, I guess I shouldn't make Libra or Gemini or Aquarius mad again.
Right.
But usually they seem like the type that can take a joke, and they typically are. But if you get them mad, you probably got them real mad, and now they're looking at you as their next target of embarrassment.
You embarrass me, now it's time to embarrass you.
Yeah, right. And don't forget, you're at my party with all my friends. But no, they're your friends too. They're your friends too.
You're so welcome here.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Oh, I'm talking about
Just
how you
straight up mean.
right.
Just mean. Okay. So, I saw online that the author of How to Murder Your Husband, the author that wrote that book, is convicted of murdering her husband. And I'm at a loss for words. This is also giving very Scorpio, Taurus, eclipse energy, full moon energy, like the darkness that has come to light. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Excuse me? And the privilege of this white woman, to write this tell-all of how she murdered her husband, and no one knew that really she was just writing a true story about her life.
Oh my gosh, that's what I wanted to know. I was like, okay, wait, did she change it up a little bit, at least in the book?
I actually
or was it
don't know the facts,
kind of,
but I just thought that was
I wrote a story
amazing.
about.
Like, I love when the titles of articles are like, that's it. Like, I don't need to read any. Like, that's it. The title gave it everything I needed.
Yes. Just the headline was enough for me.
Exactly. The headline was good.
Wow. That is actually really, really iconic and super funny.
Again, trickster.
I also want to know
too.
how long she got away with it.
Right, and who figured it out?
Who figured it out?
Like, did someone from her hometown, like, oh, Bertha, she wrote a book. I don't know if that's her name. Yeah. And they go and pick it up, and they're like, oh, that sounds a lot like Jim.
Right. You know that thing about Jim has been disappeared for a while.
And that was right after her book release. They started doing a little digging, and they found out.
I'm sure they didn't have to dig too much. She gave them a fucking blueprint.
I want to know if other people read the book and started killing their husband. Could it come back to her? Can she get more years?
If people were like, she inspired me, maybe.
Oh, I see a Netflix documentary coming.
Right. Netflix, get on this. Actually, you can hire us. We have great ideas.
We really do.
So, just saying.
Yeah. Wow. How to get away with murder.
Come to life. Come to life.
Literally.
I wonder, actually, like, if a lot of other people do that.
Yeah, like what, murder?
Yeah, like murder, and then they have the audacity to like write a book about it, low key.
I think as a society,
or like scammers be like,
we neglect how bold people are and how much they do that. I think I think a lot of these fictional books, are actually very true, and a few details were changed.
Right.
You didn't just come up with that. You just woke up. I have two characters in my head. No.
Right. No.
It always comes from.
This is actually so true, though, because you hear about that even with, like, fictional writers. Like, oh, this is, like, lightly based off of, even
someone
though they
that
could
I
never
knew.
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took some liberties with it, you know, but, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's so true.
Insane.
Oh
my God.
Absolutely insane, because, that made me think about TV shows, too.
Yeah.
They be acting like it ain't real, but I'm like, I feel like y'all are really doing this.
No, for sure.
You know?
Is it? I don't know how true it is, but like The Handmaid's Tale, I heard that was based on like a real thing. I don't like.
No.
I'm gonna Google it right now. Okay, yeah, so, like, I don't know exactly the full facts behind it, but if you do the research, the author essentially, like, ties it back to the Salem witch trials and all that, and how religion was used to control women.
Yeah.
And now, as we see it in modern times, how it's perfectly playing out like that again. Like, it's not new that societies have always tried to control women and still are in this day and age in certain countries.
Yeah.
including their sex organs, their partners, all that shit. But I just thought that was insane. And relating back to Handmaid's Tale, I saw that the author created a fireproof version of the book, so no one can ever get rid of this story.
Oh,
tell me that is not such a powerful thing.
That is iconic,
right?
That's fucking badass, because I feel like that would be one of the first books that they would try to burn or try and censor, because it low-key gives the blueprint of things that are things that are happening, and they don't want you to be educated.
They really don't. They want people to, and even if the story plays out in a way that shows you how they got out of it, you know what I mean? Like, because that would be a blueprint for a society to copy that and get out of that situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't want people to know.
No.
They don't want people to have hope either. You know what I mean? Or to see a group of people fight for their rights too. Because that empowers people.
Yeah. I mean, when we have hope, it makes it harder for us to control. You know what I mean? When you lose hope, you kind of lose a sense of purpose and like, what are you doing in your life, you know? And then, it makes it easier for them to give you a purpose. I'd say it like that.
Yeah.
But they fucking put you to work.
And it's harder to believe in something if you've never known it to be true through history.
Yeah.
If you feel like no one else did what you're trying to do, you could still do it and you could believe that you could do it, but it makes it harder to believe in it.
Yeah.
When you've seen other people do it and succeed, it gives you hope that you can also succeed.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. It makes it like it's like, otherwise it's
attainable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what we need, again, in times of desperation or like when we're feeling stuck, right?
Yeah.
We want to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that other people have figured it out.
Wow. Also, the lady who made that fireproof book, I just looked her up. She's a Scorpio. She's like, no, the story will not end with me.
I love that.
It's just so powerful.
It is. It's fucking badass. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
It's scary how much they try to censor stuff like that. Where, I mean, and I guess let me describe further. I feel like they really do try to censor like utopian or like dystopian type of books.
Yeah.
For very specific reasons.
God, it's so annoying.
You know what I mean? Like those are always the first ones to try.
Yeah.
They try to ban.
Yeah. I mean, again, like you said it perfectly. You're easier to control.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it was in Severance, the show we told y'all about.
Yes.
Anytime there was a clue, at work, every time there was a clue of something that was going on outside, or that book that his brother had that empowered employees in the workplace and made them believe in their own dreams rather than being crushed by capitalism.
Yeah.
That was like the worst kind of book you could have at work, because how dare you? You're supposed to be happy here.
Right.
You're never supposed to want a different life than the one that, you have at work.
Don't dream
Your
for
identity
more.
at work is the best identity you can have.
Right. Don't hope for more.
Yeah, how dare you hope for more? How dare you fight against capitalism?
Right. What do you mean you're not happy with what we give you?
Yeah.
Aren't you
it's
so
insane.
happy with the image we've painted for you?
It's insane.
It's scary.
It is.
Very.
I mean, that's essentially what a lot of these countries want to do to you now.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like they're scared because these writers are showing the hypocrisy and they're showing the bad governments, really, you know what I mean, highlighting it and empowering people who are smart, who
are
read
free thinkers.
You know what I mean? Yes, exactly that.
They're punishing you almost.
Yeah.
I sometimes do think about that. I'm like, I wonder if the people in power are looking at the types of shows that are being created or the books. Yeah, and they're kind of freaking out because they're like, okay, that's enough now. Okay. Now people are getting ideas now.
Right. That's why they keep adding more streaming services. They're like,
they want to
reading too much.
They're like,
keep watching TV.
More reality TV. Get dumber. It's working, okay? I love reality TV.
That's true.
But I will still watch my satire.
Yes. And I'll still read.
Yeah.
So you ain't winning.
You're not. No. This mine is free.
Yes, and they hate that.
They really do.
So I saw something really weird. Well, first of all, for the people who don't know, pizza is like one of my favorite foods in the entire world. Pizza and sushi, like I could pretty much have pizza or sushi every single day. And even together, people are like, that sounds weird, but I think it sounds fucking delicious. Like, it sounds delicious. Anyways, so pizza. I saw that Pepsi is doing a collab with pizza. In the sense that they are making
Pizza?
a Pepsi pizza.
Pepsi pizza.
Pepsi infused pizza.
Oh my God.
Doesn't that sound fucking disgusting? And like,
oh my
sugary
God.
as hell?
What? No.
Yeah.
This is...
And I saw...
The end is near.
Right.
The end is so near. It's not even funny. Like, what?
And as an extreme pizza lover, I even say that this is absolutely disgusting. And I saw the pizza. It had this like weird, like brown kind of like looking film over it, as if like soda was spilled on top of it. It was really
Not.
gross,
It's like
you
they
guys.
take the pizza out the oven, they take a bottle of Pepsi, and like, you know how you pop that shit,
Yeah.
and they're just like,
Ew, and then it's just the foam, and then they put it back into the oven.
Pepsi pizza.
And it bakes.
You want the Pepsi pizza? Who thought of this idea?
I have no idea because I
No.
honestly can't. Let me hold on. Let me look
I'm sorry.
Because
That is the most.
What pizza
that is
company
the most
too is doing
crackhead
this?
idea I've
Right?
ever heard in my life. Who won like some sort of sweepstake and they had to come up with a new flavor?
Right, and I mean, gosh,
No, but it's a Pepsi pizza.
Pepsi pizza. Hold on.
Pepsi Peter Piper.
How many times can you say Pepsi pizza?
Pepsi pizza. Pepsi pizza.
Pepsi pizza. Pepsi rounded pizza is what it's called.
What does one do with that? And who is their target audience? That is a question we always have. Who is their target audience?
I have no idea.
Who would eat that?
They said it brings a smoky spiciness, and the Pepsi adds a
No, dude.
citrusy
No,
sweetness.
this is just as bad. To the people that hate the COVID vaccine, I would consider this my version of the COVID vaccine. Drinking that, eating that. I don't even know. Do you drink it or do you eat it? What is it? You fucking eat it. I think you would die. They want you to die.
right.
Allegedly. I don't want them to kill. I don't
I
want them to
feel
come
like-
for me. I would think possibly when you eat that, your insides will die.
I mean, also the fact that
I
they're
don't
giving
trust
it
it.
out for free seems sketch.
Oh no, dude! They just want you to die. They're
Yeah.
no. For what, Maya? For what?
I have no.
I want one good reason.
I have no idea. Like, that does not look good. That doesn't look good. I'm gonna add the photo right here. That doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good, and I just have no interest in it at all.
Ew.
Nope.
Just no. Even as an extreme pizza lover, I draw the line there.
Speaking of food, I saw that Taco Bell has a breakfast box now with a hash brown in there.
Oh.
And I love me a hash brown, so I need to check that out.
Hash brown.
And like, I'm not a fast food lover or nothing, but sometimes I like to get a little fast food.
Yeah.
And that just sounded really good.
What else is in the?
I don't know. All I heard.
She said, "I heard potato and I was there." I love that.
That's all I know.
So much.
Is that there is a and it's funny
That's what she
because
means.
I could go to any other one and they have hash brown, but now Taco Bell has hash brown too. So worth to check it out.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
knows what? Maybe there's a breakfast Cholula. Breakfast what is it called?
Chalupa?
Chalupa. There we go. A breakfast chalupa.
Uh-huh.
I could get down with that. Mm-hmm.
And the little hot sauce in the morning might be good.
See, they want us to die. They want us to die. These are not
Yo, I feel like all of these fast foods are low-key trying to, like, revamp themselves. Like I said, like we were talking about McDonald's. Because people are low-key maybe trying to get a little bit healthier. And they're like, uh-oh.
Well, let's see. I think Pepsi did literally the opposite of what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to come up with something that was more healthy.
Right.
And they're like, let's make it more disgusting.
Let's make it worse. They just want people talking about it.
And that still doesn't make sense to me. You want people to talk about it, and they'll talk about it, but the hype won't last if the product is shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And the opposite end of that, you have the Popeye sandwich. People talked about it. It sold out, and it's still fucking good.
Yeah.
That shit's good.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And that shit was sold out for a long time.
I can't believe.
Time.
Yo, that was in 2020, right?
Yeah.
No, that was 2019. I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Oh, yeah, it was. Mm-hmm,
it really was such a wild time because I'll never forget. I walked, like, it was when everyone, like, was already in it, and I was like, oh, everyone's so annoying. Like, I need to try it.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, people are so annoying. Like, what is a big deal? What the fuck? So I remember we walked in, me and my man, to one, and there was a line that went out the door. I was like, I am not standing in this. No, it is not that serious. So I didn't go back for 4 months. Finally tried it, and it was bomb. But it really had me fucked up. I'm like, why are people talking about this much, and I don't have access to it?
Yeah.
Like, as a Gemini moon, I felt the FOMO. I'm like, I want to have something to say about this. And I feel like I can't say anything if I haven't tried it.
That is so funny. And it's so true. Like, I could not force myself to stand in a line for some fast food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just don't like standing in line.
I know.
I have to be honest.
So that's why I'm like, I couldn't.
I'm so bad at that.
I won't go.
Yeah.
I won't go.
Actually.
Straight up.
No, I won't either.
I can hate it.
Like, I know people, like, wait in line and, like, wait outside stores for products and shit. I'm like,
could never be
I
me.
can't.
No.
I'm so impatient.
Yeah.
Like, I, as a spiritual woman, has worked on so many things. I've worked on so many things. Impatience is still there. I can't, for the life of me, wait for things.
No, I get so anxious and I get angry.
And I start yelling?
Yeah.
And I start wanting to kill.
No, for sure. And I feel like people in lines, they get real, like, entitled, and then they try and cut me, and then I'm like, oh,
no.
You ain't cutting me, homie.
Also,
like,
I just hate how, like, I totally get that. And I hate how, like, if you waited in that long for a long time, you and the people in front of you and the people behind you, you just feel like you know them. And I don't want to know you. I don't want to be noticing all your little mannerisms. We've been in this thing for too long.
Right. I don't want to have little jokes like, Bob over here. Like, no.
Like, someone says something and you look at each other.
Right. Especially, too, like, if it's like a product thing, like you probably like the same products. Like you're always like, low-key maybe showing up. It's like, hey, like no, I don't want to have that kind of interaction.
I know, it's that small talk thing. Like, I literally tweeted the other day, small talk makes me want to kill myself.
Oh yeah,
and like it really does. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Yeah,
and I'm a Libra Mercury, so like I have to talk.
Yeah.
Like, I have to validate you. You know what I mean? It is like my purpose in communication is validating the person I'm talking to. Mm-hmm. And people just want to do small talk, and I'm like, deeper. Let's go deeper. I'll match your deepness. But like, you know what I mean? But some people just love small talk, and I have to do small talk back, and I want to die. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh my morning was good. Yeah, the weather was fucking crazy.
I feel like people get like 2 minutes of me doing that, and then I just stop talking. Like, if you can't go deeper, then you think I'm boring because I won't talk anymore. Oh, especially if like I'm trying to get you to like go deeper or like talk about some other shit, and it's just.
Yeah, I don't even. I guess the thing is, I don't try to make it deeper. Like, people just talk. Actually, yeah, I don't know what it is with me. People just love to talk and talk and talk, and they have a lot to say about small talk. I would think you run out of small talk. Because I do. Mm-hmm. I run out of small talk.
Me too.
But some people can talk about, like, over the surface things for a long time, and I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Because I run out of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about trauma and drama.
Right. And I feel bad because I feel like when people start just going on and on about their small talk, I tune them out.
Yeah, me too.
And then, like, maybe
I'm...
they get into something important, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't saying shit.
Right. Luckily, like, I'm really good at when I'm not listening. Like, I try to remember one word they said so I could bring it back to that moment. I'm sharing all my secrets. I'm like, they said something about work. Oh, yeah, work.
That's really good.
You know? Because you were listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's better than me. Sometimes I can't even think. I'm like, I don't know. I've had people call me out too. It's really embarrassing.
It happens. Not everything's about you. Okay? I can have a conversation with myself in my brain while you're talking, which is very rude.
Well, I think it's rude that they just keep going on and on with this stupid small talk.
Right. Did you even ask me if I want to talk?
Can you be more interesting? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
All right, y'all. Thank you for kicking it with us while we talk about a little bit of everything. I just thought about the fact that we talked about dolphins.
I know, me too.
And the very provocative conversation about dolphins. Like, wow, that was just a lot for me.
We had to win in.
And I'm going to have dreams about dolphins. I don't know why. We will have a full circle moment.
Yes.
We will. Because it feels like it's not finished.
I feel like it's not done.
Oh, we hope Gemini season is treating y'all beautifully. Don't forget that we post our regular YouTube videos every Monday and Thursday, and the podcast Fridays now. Links down below. Like the video, subscribe if you're listening. Like the video, subscribe. Go to YouTube. Yes. And yeah, don't forget to also rate and comment.
Yeah.
If you're listening on all of the platforms, Spotify, Apple, all that shit.
All that good shit. We're linking our socials somewhere around here. They'll be in our description box if you're listening on the, podcast platforms. We love you guys
so much.
See you later. Bye.